welcome back. All set for the championship match. John Zappi, 3 weeks in a row and counting. Well, we'll find out. Jason Doucette might have something to say about that. He'll stay seated to start as the champ goes first. Game 1 of 2. Take the 2-game total. John from Quincy, Mass. Left-hander. Box 1 on lane 35, leaves the goalpost, 7-10.
He'll play the wood in front of the 10 pin, I'm assuming, and hope the ball will head over towards and do some damage on the 7 pin. Oh, the ball came down right next to that 7 pin, but didn't touch it.
$10 for John. We have made reference to it in the open. Very good with that 3rd ball.
Watch the ball. Right there. Just missing the 7 pin.
Ended up picking up that 7 with the 3rd ball. He's good at that. Doesn't leave much out there. Hitting very well. Box 2 now, game 1.
One, 3, and 4 pins.
Right up the gut. And leaves one up in that case to get to 19 at 10 and a 9.
No bonus money in that challengers match.
Jason was a 118-112 winner in that match over Skip Easterbrooks. Little triangle, 6, 9, 10. Got all 3 for a spare. The fill, the second. 6. 1 plus 3 in the back row. 7, 9, 10. Matches the 9 box from Zappi. Up to 25. 6 pin advantage. Just the 2 up. Wood right in front at the moment.
It rolled up against the 2 pin, so if he's below the red line, it should take it. Coming up high, you got to be careful he doesn't cap it and the ball go one way and the pin go the other.
Too high, misses everything.
I noticed that in the last box. He's a little bit behind himself when he releases that ball. In other words, he's releasing it a tad too late, and that'll leave it out to the left for him. Sometimes a sign of fatigue a little bit. You're getting just a little lazy up there, and you concentrate on getting that arm through, getting the ball out on the lane a little quicker. You can see that again. Just almost done his slide, and his arm is just lagging behind just a little bit, and leave it off to the left. Good recovery there.
His first mark, spare in the fourth. Jason gets 9 of 10, leaving the 10.
That close to a strike, and it'll be his second. He had one back in the Challengers match. Opportunity lost there.
Looks like he might have been a little flustered by that wood and went to the left of it, too far. That's what he wanted to do a ball ago. $10 instead of a mark for Jason in the third. Cluster of 4 left up. 2, 5, 4, 8. Eight and counting in this box. One more to 9. Gets him up to 44. Now John will add to his score with his first ball. The fill after a spare in the fourth. Owns that high single of 186.
Wonder what 186 on the show would be worth with all the bonus money.
8 on the fill. It's a decent one.
That's the good news. The bad news, he's left himself to 9-10. And he's trying to negotiate with a piece of wood. You know, I would place this ball almost next to the channel on the left and catch that wood. Really either end, but I would prefer the left. Right down the middle.
.54 at the turn in game 1 for John. Half dozen still up. One, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Couple 8s in a row, so he's leaving pins out there, not as crisp and as efficient as he was a week ago, and proficient as he was a week ago. Jason, nice ball to drop 9. Looking at the 4, standing between him and his second mark. Both spares if he can get this one. Wood should help. Oh, avoided it, picked it off.
I'm not so sure he wanted to play that piece. I think he was maybe shooting for the front piece, but well, maybe not. The result is what he wanted, and that's a spare. And a huge fill.
Thought he was going to get the strike.
This to make it 2 in a row and make a statement to our champ, John Zappi.
He does it. 2 spares in a row, and Jason Doucette looks like he's going to give John Zappi a run for his money and his title. We're back with the final 4 boxes of game 1 after this inning. Jason Doucette, a threat to John Zappi through 6 boxes of game 1, leading by 11 plus his next ball after his second straight spare. 1 mark over the first 6 boxes for John. He'll operate now in the 7th. Missing to the right.
I think John is feeling the same things I was talking about. That time he overcorrected, lofted the ball further out on the lane. So I think he knows that his timing is just a tad off right now, and he's got to work through it.
Three 8 boxes in a row.
You see John kind of shaking his head, saying, I'm in a little trouble right now.
Full game to go, though, a full game 2 after this first one. It's the 10-pin left.
He wants that wood either to turn or get out of the way. It's going to do neither. Right with the 2 pieces of wood meat, I think is your best shot. You may have the ball take out the 10. He uses the left piece, but right where they meet, I think is his best chance.
Got it, and he needed it. Spare in the 8th, second mark of this game.
I mean, the mark is good, but the confidence builder is even more important to John right now. Meanwhile, Jason working on 2 marks, and you see the replay of that spare by John, looking for bonus money in 3 in a row and keeping the pressure on our champ.
Gets the head pin to punch out 5. Leaves the 2 and the 4, rather the 4 and the 7. 3, 6, 10. Same spot. So he's open, no bonus money. And an 8 box. Up to 86 through 7 boxes for Jason. Opposite spare here in the 8th. The 4 and the 10. Some company around the 4 too.
Oh, he got the tough one, which was the 10 pin. Nothing came close to the 4. So he'll be open these 2, and chance for a champ to climb back in this match, trailing by 16.
Coming up between games 1 and 2, our strike challenge with a member of the audience going for the $200 jackpot right now. They can bowl a strike. Dennis Easterbrooks.
Oh, there he is. He found it there, and those 2 boxes, strike on spare.
Absolutely.
Climbs to within 6, sets himself up for some bonus money.
Had just 1 mark through the first 7 boxes, but finishing game 1 strongly. Very strongly.
Think he made the adjustment. That's $50. A chance to get into the strike pool with another strike would be a triple. That would be worth another $50, and maybe $1,050, depending on if anybody else accomplished that feat the rest of the season. More importantly, he's going to build the lead.
There it is! John Zappi! And he is jacked.
Oh, wow.
So is the crowd. Take a look at the reaction from John Zappi. You think these guys don't take this stuff seriously? Oh, yeah.
From 70 in the 7th, and he's going to go close to 150.
One more ball coming up. $147 when you add that in on that last one. How does Jason respond? By taking out 9.
Well, not to be shaken. He's put another mark up. That's all he can do is try to put a couple marks up and get this a little closer. But he was 6 pins ahead with 2 boxes remaining, and he's allowed to be 20, 25 pins behind.
Diamond leaves 2-5-4-8 after the fill of 6. Can he go back-to-back marks?
Amazing turn of events here in the final 3 boxes.
John Zappi coming through like a champ. 147 to 120.
Unbelievable. He had 70, John, after 7, and he had 77 pins the final 3.
Incredible. Double that score. Back in game 2 in the Strike Challenge next.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. Today our strike challenger is, oh, I almost said Skip.
Yeah.
Dennis Easterbrooks, the cousin of Skip Easterbrooks.
Right.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
And you watch so you know that you can win $200 if you get a strike.
I know it's there if I can pull it off.
All right, well, hopefully, you know, Mackenzie's good luck will rub off on you today.
Yeah, one hopes.
All right,
She's
good luck.
tried to rub it off on me often enough.
Excellent, go for it.
Thanks.
Good luck, everyone.
All right, Dennis Easterbrooks. We know that last name. See if good bowling runs in the family. $200 up for grabs. Testing the approach a little bit.
I know.
Now he can go for the spare, which would be for $50. He can knock down these remaining 7 pins. Oh, just missed the 50. $1 of pin. This would get him to an even 10. Yes. Write that check out for $10, Dan Murphy. Dennis Easterbrooks. Back to our championship match now. Jason Doucette, the challenger, to go first in game 2. Down 27 pins, 147 to 120. And he's got to be a little bit shell-shocked the way Zappi finished game 1. Takes out a half dozen, leaves the 2-4-7-10. Yes, spare for Jason in the first. He doesn't have anything to be ashamed of, both well in the first game and starting out strong game 2. 9 in the fill. He was just on the wrong end of an amazing stretch of bowling.
He's making a quick comeback here, and that's what he has to do. If he puts 2 marks up, he's right back in this match. And he
Mission
does.
accomplished. 2 spares in a row. Looks Looks like he's very calm and composed. He looks to dethrone John Zappi, our champ, for 3 weeks in a row. 9 weeks in a row a season ago. Just one. Wow. That'd be a buzzkill after the way he finished game 1. Got as high as a grand all through last season, and then start of this year, Bobby Monteforti won it with a strike.
Jason has cut 10 pins off that lead after 1 box.
John open first 2 boxes, game 2.
He'll have a chance to cut into the lead even more. So this is a long ways from over, folks.
2 9s.
Jason should be just concentrating. Let me get some bonus money. These marks coming, and then the lead will, or the deficit will take care of itself.
Fill of 8, leaving the 6 and the 10.
You heard somebody in the audience say, get out of there, Wood. It isn't not a good angle, as you can see from the pin cam. You could go red line, have it come off the wall, but I'd want to probably put it right next to the channel and drive it home. Now, came off the wall, but took just the 6 pin, so the marks stop at 2, but he's cut into the lead significantly.
Added to 10 box. 47 in this game. 167 is running total. Drops a half dozen. Gets him. Wow, 4 boxes, 3 marks. He is not backing down from the champ.
It didn't phase him at all. If my memory is good to me, and it usually fails me, but I think John Zappi had a triple strike thrown against him last year, and he survived and still won the match. I'm wondering if Jason can have one thrown at him and still come away with a victory.
2, 4, 6, 7, 10 left for John Zappi.
It's all coming back to me now. I think it was Dan Gauthier. And he's the only one. Oh, what a spare! Dan was the only one that accomplished the triple strike last year. That's correct, and I had help from the truck. Our statisticians.
Oh, that's how it all came back to you.
Yeah.
Voices.
They helped me out. That was a terrific spare by John, and much needed, because Jason is making a run at him.
And when you say the truck, you mean producer extraordinaire Chris Larson.
Exactly. He probably had help, though, so let's not give him too much credit.
That's a good point. He claims it was a solo flight.
Oh, sure. Sure, he's got the microphone out there. He can say what he wants. The other people are screaming at him. Well, John was able to put up 1 in the 3rd. Jason, ooh, a disappointing 6, and that's not like John. Again, though, he's just a little late with the delivery. You want to leave that ball to the left of his target each time. Jason working on another spare in the 4th. He's got 17 of those 27 pins back. A little full on the head pin, drops 7 though. Looks like he may have a shot. I'd like the pin next to the 4 pin a little deeper. Oh, he caromed the ball off it and got it 2 in a row.
4 out of 5, no less. He's feeling it.
Watch the ball right off that cap and into the 9 pin. Try for bonus money again.
6 in the 10, standing between Jason and $50 in bonus money.
Yes. And he's putting a lot of pressure on the champ now.
What is John Zappi thinking at the moment as he sees his competitor Mark in 5 of the first 6 boxes?
Seems to be cool, calm, and collected, too, there. Sitting down there, you never know if he's ahead or behind Jason.
The champ with an answer by dropping 9.
Another clutch mark by our champ in the 5th. It's opposite of spare 8. Leading by only, I believe, 3 pins now. Box is completed. And again, just off to the left.
5 on his fill.
I believe box is completed now. The match is all tied. However, Jason has a mark posted in the 6th already. That close. Match will be coming down to the final 4 frames now.
Going to be a good finish, no doubt about it. John Zappi's streak in jeopardy. Will it stand? Will it fall? You'll find out next on CNA. Glad you're not missing this. The finish of the championship match, game 2. We're even 2-12 with 4 boxes to go, but Jason Doucette is in the middle of a run of marks, 3 in a row, and this fill, whatever it is, will give him his advantage through 6 complete.
He'll determine how many pins he's going to be leading going to the final 4. A huge ball. Curtis right in the pocket. He is on fire. Chance for another $50 if he can corral the 4 and 7. More importantly, keep the pressure on the champ. Oh boy.
So just the $50 in bonus money. The run of marks ending at 3. It's a 10 box. 110 in this game, 230 overall. In the 8th. They keep going. There goes the head pin, leaving only the 10.
It's one of the few times he's missed the head pin, but he got a huge break. Now, do you play the wood or do you play the 10 pin?
I think he plays just the 10. No, plays the wood. What do I know? Leave the analysis to the expert, Holt.
Yeah, there was no doubt in my mind if I was up there, I'd have played the wood.
That's a big spare in the 8th.
It really is. Opening in this box, no mark here, but our champ is trailing by 8 pins through the completed frames, through the 6th. 1, 7, 8, and 10. Couple pieces of wood. Makeable shot. Look like the problem pin, if he hits the head pin, probably is the 7. I knew it was. He's still fighting it.
He's a pin up with that 9 box. Will the 7 go? No.
Needs this. Trailing by 9, I believe. My math is always suspect, but I believe that's correct. And he matches pairs in the 8th. So, again, a 9-pin advantage for Jason, our challenger. Doesn't want to make a mistake in the final 2. Wants to keep the lead in the double digits if he can.
Big Phil.
He is just killing that head pin. He's just Like I said, the only time I remember him missing in the last string and a half was the last box, but he got a nice break on that.
This would be his 7th mark in 9 boxes.
Oh. One mistake there. He can bounce back with a mark in the 10th. 139. He's at 259 already.
His dad looking on. He works in the 10th.
Ouch. Just a 2-pin. A 3-pin, I should say. To avoid a bad box, a bad frame on the end. John Zappi's going to have a chance, but he's going to need 2 big marks. Just how big will be depending on what he gets on that fill in the spare in the 8th. That's a great out in a great game.
148 in this game, too.
268 total. So 121 ties. 122 is a win for John Zappi.
6 on the fill.
Tried to split the 2 and the 4 and the 7. Needs a double strike. Needs a double.
Comes down to this ball. Got to keep his hopes alive.
Anything less than a strike, we have a new champ. And what a comeback it will be after surviving that triple strike at the end of the first game. Again, off to the left. We have a new champ. Jason Doucette.
Great composure shown. As you say, that triple strike could have done in lesser bowlers, not this guy. John Zappi's run ending at 3 weeks. Certainly we'll see him again down the line. One of the best Candlepin bowlers out there, but it's Jason Doucette winning. Back to put a wrap on it next from the Bowlerdrome. We knew it would take a good effort to beat John Zappi, and Jason Doucette doing it by withstanding that triple strike.
Kudos to him. He just never wavered and just kept plugging along and got hot that third game and pulled out the victory. Great victory.
Perhaps this will be the start of his own streak. 1 week for Jason Doucette. He'll look for 2 in a row next week. Hope to see you then, right here on CN8 for the Candlepin Challenge.